Hi Scorpio, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here. So what I am going to do right now is I'm going to do a read for you and the other person, and the other person might be a significant other, it might be a spouse, it might be boyfriend, girlfriend, it could be a person of interest, right? Even a friend or family member, okay? So just note that this will be for all Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as your Venus signs. I will say that this is a general read. So if you would like a personal read that taps into your own personal energies, go to theguidedintuitive.com up here and we'll get you started. You can book a read there. And I do want to thank all of you that have been booking. Thank you so much. Please continue your likes, your subscribes, your shares, and do note your comments below. I do read them, okay? So just note that. And all of you that have been using the new service, I so appreciate it. It's called Beyond the Read, as I've mentioned, because it takes it a step further, especially if you get into a read where you kind of find that the same things keep popping up over and over again. Whether it's a pattern of any sort, right? Fear, sadness, anything of the sort that seems to kind of want to, come through for you. That is something that we can eradicate, and we can do that in what we call a rapid change session based upon my training that I have done, not only in NLP, but also in timeline therapy, as well as I use a lot of different modalities, quite frankly. So, and we want to go to the root of the cause, and then what we want to do is to eliminate that so you feel much more at ease, and you can move forward on your path with just a lighter backpack, right? You can actually drop down the backpack and move on. So anyway, a lot of us were never taught that we could do this, and this is an opportunity to do this, so you can actually see it up there, all right? So that being said, let's take a look at you and this other person. This will be September 16th through the 30th, 2019. Energies transcend, so you might already experienced it, on some of it at least, or experiencing it now, or may have yet to experience in the future. And it can go beyond 2 weeks, so just note that, all right? So what's the current situation right now for you, Scorpio? Let's see what is in store for you, okay? Here's the first card. So, current situation at hand, here we go. Simplicity. So speaking of limiting beliefs or rewiring things a little bit in the mind, that's exactly what this is talking about. Maybe there is some sort of unconscious belief that needs to be eradicated, that needs to be eliminated. Maybe it is an emotion of some sort. You're going to know what that is for you, Scorpio. But this is saying is that you're doing a little bit of rewiring, and by doing so, it's actually bringing you a lot more self-confidence, because that yellow is about your solar plexus. That I am. Yeah, I am powerful being, and I can make these changes. Now it is going through some deep wiring, right? It's just like with any system, if there is some sort of short circuit, then it's about going in and kind of rewiring that all together, but making things a lot simpler. A lot of times it's our minds that convolute things and make things a little bit more difficult than it really has to be, okay? So that's what's coming up. Now, if I clarify with the tarot, we're gonna see what wants to come up, okay? So simplicity, all right, let's see what this is. Now, this could be a rewire in a relationship, in a situation, at work, or just within yourself, which is what I covered, okay? But it could fall into a lot of different scenarios there, okay? Now, the card that I get for here is beautiful. We get the Six of Wands, okay? This is that fiery passion. This is that fire energy, I should say. Not passion, but it's that fire energy. And this is being recognized by others for what it is that you do, and having that wreath of success here. So whatever it is that you're doing, you are doing it with passion. You've got your red kind of cloak on you, right? Signifying passion, right? But you are moving forward. And it's very heart-centered, because it's stemming from, there's a lot of green down here too, right? And that is, the horse is cloaked in green, which is something that you're very, very passionate about. So you're moving forward with what it is that you're very passionate about, that you're heart-centered about, and you're being recognized for it. So whatever it is that you're doing, Scorpio, is quite beautiful. You could be having to rewire things with a Leo, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So again, a fire sign. Sixes are about being, kind of like, it's like that pregnant number. It's like this opportunity for birth. but it's being recognized for something. You're being birthed. It's being kind of recognized by the outside now. Okay, so whatever that is, how interesting. So let's see what else wants to come through when I clarify the Six of Wands. Wow, we get the Knight of Cups. So this is interesting because this is telling me that there might be you might be giving your cup of love to someone, Scorpio, or a cup of love is coming to you from a water sign of some sort. But it's whatever it is, it's coming forth very transparent, very honest. It's on a white horse, right? And bringing a cup of love to you. Okay, so how interesting. Now it's a knight, so and it's not. It's coming through slow, but it's also very, very honest and heartfelt. So very interesting. So you're being recognized, and with that, you might be attracting another suitor. I'm just saying, unless this is a suitor that you already have, if you're not offering a cup of love to someone. So this is interesting. That's the current situation right now. Let's take a look at this other person and see what wants to come up for them, okay? Let's see what that is, all right? All right, here it is. Them, gratitude. Wow. This is just about really having a strong sense of being thankful, being grateful, being bountiful, and just, you know, really is kind of you know, harvesting everything that you have built and being just incredibly thankful for. So take a moment. This person is taking a moment and is living in gratitude, is looking at how grateful that they are for this relationship, for this situation, maybe for the love here too. Let me clarify this. I'm going to clarify with some tarot and see what wants to come out, okay? So gratitude, interesting. So they're focused on gratitude. Maybe they're just very thankful for you. All right, let's see. Wow, and then I get the Emperor. So Scorpio, they might be dealing with an Aries perhaps. This is someone who's very decisive, very disciplined in what it is that they do. Maybe there is, perhaps it could be maybe they're going through any sort of legal situation, court case, someone of leadership, but that's exactly what I see here. And this person comes in, is very grounded, right? It's very, very grounded, but very, very disciplined as well, okay? So that's what I see here. How interesting. Yeah, it's like, this is like the initiation of something. So something that has been initiated. So it could be, again, like going through some sort of legal situation of some sort. It could be very much well be the case. But yeah, that's exactly what I'm seeing here. How interesting. Yeah. It's like taking responsibility. Owning their power. It's about ambition too. Interesting. So that's what I'm getting with the Emperor on their side. I'm going to clarify that one more time. I want to see what else wants to come through. But this is this gratitude. Someone's being very grateful for someone in their life, and it could be some sort of Aries that's helping them with something. Okay. Yeah. Judge, lawyer of some sort. Let me move it forward. Wow, something's come to an end as a maybe this judgment, it's not a judgment card, but this is the Emperor being very disciplined. Maybe there's a legal situation that as it pertains to a death of a situation, okay? But being very grateful for someone coming in and stepping in and helping out. Wow, something has come to an end on their side, and they're in deep gratitude for the assistance that they're getting. And it could be as it relates to work, okay? I'm just saying, but that's what I see here. So there you have it. That's what I see on that other person's side. So let's take a look at where this relationship is headed, or the situation is headed, because this could be a situation, a relationship. You know, for those of you that aren't in a relationship, it could be a situation, it could be a work situation. It's not uncommon for my subscribers or even newbies to the channel to note that below, because sometimes it does resonate there. I've been getting a lot of that. So let me go ahead and pull the cards on where the situation is headed. Ingenuity. Wow. This is about really using your wisdom in the situation. Really using like your real creativity in the process. This is quite beautiful. Wow. Yeah, I mean, that's exactly, again, it could be the relationship this is what's happening. Kind of using your ingenuity in this situation, right? Yeah, it's like there's another way. There's another way for some sort of problem or something that you're encountering that's going to call on your ingenuity, okay? Again, a relationship, a situation, whatever, but it's asking you to really call upon it, okay? And it's going to require some sort of different type of solution than you would ever anticipated, right? So, you know, that's what this is saying, because you can't, it's almost like you have to kind of freelance it, or not freelance it, but just kind of free fall it and freestyle it. You know, if you're using paints, you're kind of freestyling a little bit to kind of see what your ingenuity is going to bring up for you in terms of your masterpiece, right? Same thing for the relationship. Same thing for, you know, the situation at hand. It's going to take a little bit more ingenuity, a little bit more drilling down and digging deeper into that, okay? But you have it in you, okay? So there is maybe a temptation to take maybe an easier road, but this is saying don't do it, okay? This is saying acknowledge the mistake and don't repeat it, whatever's taken place in the situation. And this is saying just to move forward. And move forward, right? And that's what this is talking about, okay? Your problem's been solved. Doors shut, move on, okay? So that's kind of what I'm seeing here. Now, it could be for some of you that there's something that's going to require your wisdom, but it does lead, I will tell you, to some sort of amazing creative idea, an epiphany of some sort. So that's what's going to come up for you as well. I'm going to clarify this with the tarot and see what that is, but that's where the relationship is headed. It's going to take some creativity in this process, okay? I'm just saying, let's see what that is, okay? As it relates to lovers, right? Well, so be it, right? So that's what I see coming through. So interesting. So it could be as it relates to a relationship. It's divinely guided, you know, which is quite beautiful, but it's as it relates to a relationship is what's coming, or some sort of union that is filled with love. Now, it doesn't have to be romantic love. It could be another sort of love too, but that's exactly what I'm seeing here. So yeah, I mean, it's the Lover's card, and it has to do with, could possibly have to do with Gemini. You might have to be very versatile in the process, okay? So that's exactly what I'm thinking of here. This is interesting. Yeah, and that's kind of what I see here. Yeah, I mean, it just talks about, yeah, major decisions are at play here. Got a choice to make. You got a choice to make. I'm telling you, Scorpio, you've got some sort of choice that you need to make, okay? I'm going to clarify the Lovers. Some sort of ingenuity about the Lovers that's coming into play, okay? Let's see what that is. Queen of Cups. It might have to do with could be that you are deciding who to give your cup of love to, okay? Because this is Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. This is water energy. Looking at your cup of emotions, knowing that it's incredibly different and very unique. But you need, if there's someone that you're after, or a situation that needs a solution, you got to use your ingenuity. You've got to kind of dig deeper, okay? Queen of Cups, when we clarify that. Yeah. Tap into your own intuition. Look deep inside you for this answer. It's going to be revealed. This is about also using your intuition for truth in this matter. Truth as it pertains to making a decision, making a choice of what to do. Go within. Your truth will come through. Inventory of your values of some sort, and just kind of writing those down and making sure that they're in alignment with what you want now and you know, moving forward. But that's exactly what I see. How interesting. Where is this relationship headed on this other side? Over here. Okay, let's check that out, what that is. Ooh, how beautiful. I haven't seen this card in a long time. Wow. So take a look at this. This is beautiful. This is about making room, heart space. This person is making room for love, okay? Making room for more love in their life, okay? I think that's what I see coming through here. They wants to reconnect with this person is about reconnecting with the love for oneself, or perhaps a love with another, okay? Or a love for something, okay? Having all that passion, you know? So this is really step into their heart and be able to approach things, people, places, and situations with love. It's calling upon to do that, okay? This is about your heart is your warmth, and it's your strength and courage. So the person that knows you best is you. So this really wants you to you know, really see yourself, you know, see yourself perhaps in your own greatness. Move forward in love. Move forward in love. That's what this is saying. I'm going to clarify this with the tarot. I'm going to see what wants to come up. Heart space. I think it's just, it's really loving yourself and be really connected and very grounded. So you see the trees there? It's being very grounded, and it reaches out to others, and it's just blooming. It's got some, you know, nice, beautiful roots there. But it's like before that you can have this big heart for another, you have to have that inner love for yourself. And that's what keeps you grounded. That's how I would read this card, okay? So I'm going to clarify this even more, just because I want to see what the tarot has to say. Yeah, you could be offering a cup of love to someone else because you found the love within your heart. So you might be offering this cup of love, of emotional fulfillment to someone, okay? And that's on this side. This other person might be offering that to you, Scorpio, okay? It could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Let me clarify even further with the Page of Cups what wants to come out. Hierophant. So this could have to do with marriage, but it also could be a spiritual teacher that you're seeking advice from, this person on the side is, or maybe they're a teacher that's teaching others and gives spiritual guidance. Could, again, be marriage of some sort as well. So that's what I see here. Yeah, it is. You could have a Taurus in your life as well. And I really feel that this is about change. Yeah, this is about, you know, determination. Okay, this is about, this is about spiritual development, real spiritual development, and going through that process. So, yeah, that's what I see, is that that's coming through. I just want to see, clarifying the Hierophant, which is a major arcana card. Then I get Justice after that. 2 major arcanas in a row for this person. So things are going to be, justice will serve. And this is talking about the scales being balanced. So there might be someone else coming in and clarifying that, right? And it could have to do with whatever has passed away. Remember I said there might be dealing with some sort of lawyer when that Emperor came out over here? That's what I was feeling. And I think justice is going to be served over here. Anyway, that's what I see. But they're really going within and following their spirituality. How interesting. Now, what is the outcome? Let's see on your side. What is the outcome for you on your side, Scorpio? What is that? Priority. Wow. This is interesting. This is about you too, making love a priority. You know, it's like seeing through the eyes of love. There's green there, and that talks about the heart chakra, right? And seeing through the eyes of love, the color of love, right? In all that you do. So this is quite interesting, okay? So there should be some sort of dynamic here, okay? Just saying, but that's what I'm seeing. It could also is to experience yourself, you know, using your own perception, and you know, viewing yourself through love, through compassion, you know, through empathy in the process as well. Yeah, and just really building the love for yourself, right? It's about self-esteem, that possessing the gifts of the soul. You possess that self-esteem, that gifts for the soul that can really benefit others. So I don't know if you teach or you do some sort of kind of helping with others in that, but this is just saying is that continue to build your self-esteem, because you've got some precious gifts and gifts of the soul that really help benefit others, okay? And this is saying to make love a priority in your life. Love for yourself, and then perhaps maybe it's love for another, okay? You've got so much to give when you actually give to yourself first, with a glass half full, you know, with the glass full, right? Rather than half full, okay? So you've just got more to give to others. Let me just clarify this and see what wants to come up. Yeah, emotional fulfillment. This is really feeling beautiful about yourself. This is that self-esteem that I was just talking about here. This is what I'm feeling very satiated, right? You might be taking on this energy because this is a water energy. This is you, I feel here. Anything else that wants to come through? It's kind of like you're coming to fruition. This is a 9 card, coming to fruition, stepping into emotional fulfillment, love for yourself, right? Ending of the heartache, ending of the 3 of Swords. Could have been dealing with the Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Ending of the heartbreak of the past, okay? And this is funny because remember when I said that ingenuity is talking about using that in your creativity? Well, this is a 3 card. This is using your creativity, getting out of this, right? And moving out and seeing through the eyes of love and rewiring things. You know, so that's what I see here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, I'm going to clarify the 3 of Swords just real quick here. Yeah, clarity that you need, you got it, okay? You're getting the clarity with the Ace of Swords here. This is that clarity, all right? It could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, and you get clarity on that, or you're taking on this energy. But there is success, a wreath of success and a crown. Universe is giving you the clarity that you need. Love it. That rewire that we were talking about, right? You're getting that, right? So this is beautiful. What about this other side in terms of an outcome? What is it? Here we go. Tapestry. Wow. So this is actually weaving in what their life is. It's kind of like tapestry. It's almost like, you know how you gather different things and to create your masterpiece and to create the tapestry of your life, right? Sometimes we collect photos to create, and we put them in folders sometimes on our computer, and that creates some sort of tapestry of life and order of life, right? You know, and sometimes people still do with photo albums, but this is saying is that as the seasons change, you know, winter, spring, summer, and fall, so are you changing and transforming, and you're gaining, you know, you're building up your tapestry in the process, right? I'm going to clarify this. This is the outcome. How interesting. Tapestry, coloring their world. What is the guidance on this? Yeah, and as time goes by and your life moves on your journey, you're getting more stronger and stronger and stronger. So this is for a person, it could be a Leo on this side that you might be dealing with, but this is calling upon strength, calling on the universe in terms of the energies. An 8 card, and you've also got the infinity symbol that is an 8 when you kind of tip it over, right? Being connected with the universe and with with the energies of the world, and using your energy to tame even the most difficult problems coming through, the most wild beasts in, you know, in the wilderness here. So yeah, that's what I see here in terms of the strength card. Again, you could be dealing with a Leo, but this has to do with self-confidence, this person, okay? And that's what I see really coming. Yeah, exercising, this is really having strength and exercising one's talents in the process. Okay, that's exactly what I see. How interesting. Okay, so now I'm going to bring to what is it that you want to say to this person and what this other person wants to say to you. All right, we're going to continue this over here. So what is it that you want to say to this person? Here it is. Whoa, your behavior was threatening to me, and I'm trying to tell you about it. Not to make you feel bad, but so I can be close to you again. Okay, so it's almost as if that you, Scorpio, might want to really are focusing on connecting to what's really important, which is really the bottom line, is to get closer again. Okay, and it's all about just, it's not to be threatening in every way, but it's like it's that maybe you've experienced something that reminded you of how you maybe were threatened in the past. Okay, remember how we were talking about that rewire? So that's what's coming up here, and maybe that's something that you find, ooh, I need to work on that, but at the same time, I really do want to let you know that I'm not trying to make you feel bad, but I do want to talk about this so we become closer, you know, again. So this is very good. I love this. Let's see what this other person wants to say to you. Let's see what that is. Okay, here we go. Here it is. Oh, wow. I'm sorry I couldn't hear you sooner. Oh, this is beautiful. So maybe this person was so busy and we're not acknowledging how painful that things must have been for you, or how threatening maybe that, you know, whatever they did made you feel that, you know, it made you kind of feel that way. And this is saying is that they're acknowledging how hard it was maybe to go through this with them ignoring you. Okay, so I'm sorry I couldn't hear you sooner. Wow. Well, what's going to breach this gap for both of you? Let's see if there's anything we want to do that help breach this gap. Well, this fell out, so I'm going to take it. Resolution. So if you're looking for a resolution in this situation, in this relationship, there is one that is coming. Okay, just note. And it will bring you the peace. That's what I'm seeing here. Beautiful, guys. Okay, well, I hope that this resonated in some way, and I look forward to seeing you in the month of October. And until then, namaste.